up, real pretty family? You know how we coming, you know how we bumming, you know how we slumming in this channel. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, in this channel, we're changing mindsets, habits, and realities so that we can live a happier, healthier, more amazing life. Okay, so don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, hashtag real pretty family, all that good stuff. Okay, and my name is Listless. Don't forget it. In this video, we are going to be talking about how to stay motivated, or I put the title as how I stay motivated, because these are the tips. Honestly, most of these tips are personally from me, like no research, no added tips. These are honestly just mostly all my tips that I really use, because I don't know, me and my friends, we'd be joking around. We'd be like, oh, my ADHD. But sometimes the way I be looking at the way I process things and move and clean and learn, I think I might have a little bit. So that's why I wrote down some tips and tricks that I did to help me stay motivated. Okay. Tip number 1 is you have to define your why, your reason, your purpose, but I wouldn't say purpose, because that could get a little bit too broad and too like, whoa, purpose. But find your reason and find your why. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I getting up every single day to do this? Is it to get healthier? Is it for financial freedom? Is it to just learn a new skill? Is it to be a better person? Is it to break generational curses? Is it to break generational poverty? Like, why are you doing what you're doing? You know, I would say this takes a little bit of journaling to find out your why. Like, have a goal, but once you figure out what you want that goal to be, say you want a house by 35, right? That's your goal. I want a house by 35. So if you say you want a house by 35, what's your why? Why do you want that house by 35? Stability? Is it just because, like, why do you want a house compared to living in an apartment for the rest of your life or wherever, right? Like, what makes you want a house? So journal that out a little bit. Like, put the goal, start a new notebook, put the goal, I want a house at 35, and then start defining it. Why do I want a house at 35? What will I look like in that house? What will I be doing in that house? Will I be able to handle, like, will you be able to handle like the house lifestyle of cleaning, city, lawn care? Like, define your why on why you want a house. And if you think that your why beats all of those cons, or maybe not cons, but maybe like hiccups or problems or bumps in the road, if your why beats that and you still want to do your goal, then you got it. You got your why, and that means you can continue to the next step. So tip number 2 on how to stay motivated for your goals is to break down the project or break down the goal into smaller steps. Because once you break down the goal into smaller steps, it'll seem more manageable. And once something seems more manageable, you'll be more willing to do it. And also from the psychological perspective, it's like the human brain is more encouraged to do things when we accomplish a goal. Like when we complete something, when we win something. Like if you finish a race and you get a medal at the end of the race, you completed that race, you feel good, right? But then you could also, the human brain does that even just for like the simplest things, like sometimes tying a shoe maybe, or I don't know. But the brain just likes to be rewarded. So the more times you reward your brain, the more times you're going to keep going, keep getting up, and keep going towards that goal. Grab your notebook, and under the why, you can start jotting down small steps. Because if your goal is, I want a house at 35, okay, I'm 24 right now. If I'm 24 right now and I'm saying my goal is I want a house at 35, which I don't really know if I want a house, to be honest. It's a lot of work. But I'm just saying, we're going to say a broad perspective goal. And the person is 24. So if the person is 24, but they want a house at 35, that's a long time. That's almost 10 years. So it could obviously be really scary. Like, dang, in 10 years, like, you might seem like you have a lot of time, so you might procrastinate. But then you might think, like, when you really got to think about it, how much houses cost and down payments and stuff like that, you're like, oh snap, I got to start today and start saving $115 a day, or else I won't get my house at 35, you know? So you obviously have to break down steps for everyday living. Every day you could do something. Like, my goal was YouTube. So my goal was YouTube, and every day I was watching YouTube videos, like not even just entertainment wise, like I'm watching the creators, how to make a thumbnail, how to edit videos, what's popular, how to get in the algorithm, how many times to post. Same for TikTok. I'm researching this, researching that, following pages. Like every single day I was doing something to come up to this moment. I even YouTube for a whole probably 2 years on a different channel. It was growing, but it's okay. I'm starting over, not by choice. But yes, I took small steps every single day, so I made this big project not seem overwhelming. Like, oh my god, I have to edit, and then I have to do thumbnails, and then I have to post, and then this, and then that. Like, now it's like 1, 2, 3. It's so easy and so manageable that I'm happy doing it. It makes me want to continue doing it, and it just mentally keeps you going with like having small wins back to back to back to back. It just, that's where you feel the purpose is about in this step. Tip number 3 would be to get up and take action. Stop procrastinating, stop wishing on a star, kind of stop journaling about it. Like, once you got like each of these steps should be taking a couple of months each, like, you know, or a couple of weeks at least, to jot down ideas and get the idea of what's going on. So by the time you get to step 3 and you got all the notes, you got all the research, you got your why, you feel like you're feeling good, you feel like you got a purpose, now it's time to take action. Because now there was a part where it's like, okay, I just kept on researching, and it was just like, Alyssa, when you're gonna get up and actually record? Like, what's gonna be your first video? Like, I always wrote down YouTube video ideas and had 50, 100 ideas, but it's just like, why get up and do that one idea? Like, you just wrote down 50, you could do one. So it definitely, you gotta like kick yourself to get out of bed and just get out of that anxiety and that like mental load that you might have. Because with me, my mental load was competition. There's competition everywhere, honestly. Like, even for housing markets or jobs or schools or car loans or anything is competition. Businesses, YouTube, social media, like I said, especially the job field right now, but everything is a competition. So I get why it would be scary to put yourself out there and actually do it, but you also don't want to have any regrets. You don't want to just lay in the bed and say like, I never tried to do my dream. Like, at least me, with these videos, I could always come back to them. It's always going to be on the internet. I could always show my kids. I could show them these advice. I could show them like what I was doing. I could say, hey, I tried to do my dream, and you guys should try to do yours. If I fail, I fail. If I succeed, I succeed. But I tried, and I can't say that, dang, I never tried. Like, I don't know the outcome because I never tried. At least I would die knowing the outcome, you know? So yes, I would say stop procrastinating, get up, and also, like, a psychological fact to help you get up and actually stop procrastinating is, like, set a timer for 5 minutes, literally stand up out of bed and start your project. Like, start doing something. Like, if you want to work out, stop saving all those workout videos and get on the floor and start doing some sit-ups and just work out for 5 minutes. And if the timer goes off, but you still want to work out, or you still want to draw or paint or do your resume or learn or go to school or write more pages, write a book, if you still want to continue what you're doing after the 5 minutes, then go for 30, go for an hour, and then you'll be like, wow, I just did some progress. I just worked out for an hour. I just did this, I just did that, when you didn't wake up today thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna work out, or yeah, I'm gonna start my book. I'm gonna start my journey of being an author. Or like, you never thought that, right? But just set that 5-minute timer and see where it takes you. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 would be to create routines around your goals. Create routines and create habits around the goals. So let's just do an easy one of working out. I always do this one. But working out. Obviously, if you want to start working out, you will need to be motivated to work out. And if you want to start working out at home, I would say, hey, if you have workout materials, put them out in the open. Leave your dumbbells out there. Keep your YouTube, put an alarm on your phone. At 6 p.m. you have to work out. So at least, because I do that with my phone, like, oh, I have to work out, or oh, I have to potty train my son, or, you know, put him on the toilet. And the alarm sometimes be annoying, because sometimes I could be talking to my friend, or cooking, or doing this, or doing that. So the alarm really reminds me, like, oh, shoot, let me go do this. Like, let me remember to do this. Or, like, me, I have a dumbbell, and I have, like, stretchy materials and some workout gear. So leave it in the living room. Leave it in plain sight. Or start buying meal plan packages and containers, so that when you buy groceries, you could just automatically start cutting up your fruits and vegetables into bowls, and you can start eating healthier. And once, like, the fruit is cut up, it's easier to eat, faster to eat, less work. You'll be more motivated to eat healthier. Or water bottle. If you want to drink more water, leave water in plain sight. Or with me, with my YouTube, I know that I want to do YouTube 2 to 3 times per week. So I created a space where I feel comfortable and I think it's cute, because I didn't want to start YouTube with, oh my gosh, I don't have a cute background, and it's not, my lighting isn't good enough, and this and that. Like, I already know myself, and I do try to aim a little bit for perfection. So create a space for your goal, whether it's books, notebooks, research, workout materials, cooking materials, camera materials, a reading nook, a gardening space, anything that you want to start. Come here. Give me a hug. You know I love you. Don't get any mess on my shirt. I'm almost done. So, yes, create a space, create habits, put it out in the open. Low key, when I first started doing YouTube, I used to put sticky notes on my mirror, like sticky notes of, I'm gonna have 1 million subscribers, or I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers, or today I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Like, I used to really do affirmations, whether it's, that might work too, affirmations, journaling, creating a space, creating habits, buying materials that motivate you to do your goal, anything like that. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is also a step that I've been doing, and it's psychologically proven to work. That you should reward yourself when you complete a task. Like, say, oh, I have to fold laundry, right? But I hate folding laundry. Like, I could go to a laundromat, even though I have to drive to a laundromat, which is annoying. I'd rather drive to the laundromat, load, unload, washer, dryer. But when I come home and have to fold, I don't know what it's about, but I used to leave my clothes literally on the floor for like 3 days in my, like, when I was in college. Like, when I was in college, I did not care. I would just wash them and throw them, because I knew I was going to re-wear it. Like, I would literally pick from the clean clothes out of the floor. It was bad. But, no, anyways. So, but an example would be folding clothes, right? So, a reward would be, oh, after I'm done folding these clothes, I could go eat dinner. Like, I do that sometimes. Like, ugh, let me just get these chores out the way, and then I get to eat later. Or, you know, with my little Smoke, I'd be like, okay, if I obviously have to record, I have to take care of Kobe, I have to do everything. Once I'm done with my YouTube video, I get to, you know, so just little stuff. Or people, I've seen people when they read books, they put like a little chocolate or a little candy at the end of the pages, and when you're done reading the 2 pages, you eat a piece of candy, eat a Skittle or M&M or something. So yes, reward yourself for small habits, because like I said, the brain likes rewards. It likes to feel good. It likes to be acknowledged. So definitely reward yourself with the small everyday tasks that you're doing, or just it could be a reminder like, hey, I'm doing a great job. Like, hey, I did my 2 videos today or this week and I'm proud of myself. Like, I'm on time. Or just acknowledging yourself could also work too. Or shoot, taking a bath, taking a walk, taking yourself out downtown, taking yourself out to a little dinner. Or maybe just sitting in McDonald's by yourself might be a reward, you know? Because I don't really eat. I mean, I've been eating fast food lately because I'm on my period. But I need to stop. But, you know, just reward yourself little things. It could be doing your nails. Or, like I said, going to the bath, taking a bath. Or I just bought myself some flowers and they're so cute. I should show you guys. I'll show you guys at the end. But, yeah, small rewards. Small little $5, $10 rewards won't hurt. And just always, because sometimes when you complete a goal and you just keep going, you keep on striving to the best, but then you got to remember to stay humble and remember, like, oh, I did complete a lot of things to get to where I am. So never forget where you started, reward yourself, and be happy. Tip number 6. Tip number 6 to me, I feel like is the most important for me on why I'm still driven to do what I do, which is YouTube. Even after the fact of my YouTube channel with almost 300 subscribers just gone. Also with the fact of my old TikTok with 3,000 plus followers just gone. Making money off of lives just gone. But I'm still here and I'm still going. So why? Yes, this tip is why. Make sure it is your passion. Make sure you love doing it. Make sure you can watch yourself on repeat doing it. Not just videos, but like if you work a job and if you see yourself doing this every single day, 7 days a week, do you love it? Will you love your job or your activity or your goal if you were sitting in that house 7 days a week? Would you love that house at 35 years old? Would you love that job? Would you love your passion? Would you love your goal, your purpose? Do you love it? You have to have a passion. Like, because I kind of just like to do things, like, I'm very smart and I'm a sponge. A lot of people call me a sponge, like most of my teachers and people around me and all my jobs. And, oh my God, you learn so fast. I know. I don't know. So it's the fact that anything you put in front of me and you teach me and I learn it, I can learn it. So that's why it's like, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Like, I could be a florist. I really could. Like, I really do want to be a florist, right? But then that means I have to have a business. But I'm not really a business savvy. And then I also thought about doing vending machines to make some money. But then that's a little bit like travel and business and paperwork. And then you got to figure out what is for you and what you will love to do every single day, 7 days a week, on repeat. 12, like actors, they have to be on camera set for 12 hours a day, 5 to 7 days a week, just to finish one movie that they probably acted in for over 10 months. Imagine 12 hours a day for 10 months just acting on repeat. The same lines over and over, the same scenes, the same makeup, the showering that shit off, putting it back on, showering off again. But they love it. They love that stuff. Like, they love to be actors and actresses. Like Taraji Henderson, I love her. But you could tell, like, she loves that shit. She will not stop. So, you have to make sure it's your passion. So, you have to make sure that it's your passion. Because once it's your passion, then that's where you get into this mode where you only see yourself as competition. Like with YouTube. It's like, I just want to make it so bad because I want to prove to myself, like, yeah, you did it. If they can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. I'm telling you, we are all human beings, the same, well, men and women are a little bit different, but the same strengths, the same abilities, the same brains, the same everything. So if they can do it, you can do it. That's my motto. So I just love competition. I love the drive. I love the game. I just love it. So if I ever win at this, if I win at this, woo, it'll be amazing. Woo, that'll be amazing. Like, I am grateful for my life every single day, but like, if I win at this, it's over with for life. Like, you can never, ever, ever make me mad, sad, angry, or nothing. But a quick journal prompt that could find out if this is your passion or not is, what would my life look like if I succeeded this goal? And what would my life look like if I failed this goal? So basically, would you be okay in life not completing your goal? And then the next question is, what do you think your life will look like if you succeeded? Because that's going to make you want to drive more. You're going to look at that page, that journal prompt, and you're going to be like, wow, I'm going to have 1, 2, and 3 things. So that's going to make you want to drive and do the job or the goal or the purpose more often. And then once you start journaling, but what will my life look like if I failed? And then you see all the cons, that's going to motivate you even more. Like for me, I strive for financial freedom. That's all I want to do. Like, I swear, I don't even care about designers, bags, Prada, Gucci. Like, I mean, yeah, that's cool. I make TikToks about it. Woo woo. Yeah, a girl likes nice things. I like, ice and stuff like that. But no, like, I just want the freedom to do what I want. Like, to travel whenever I want. Like, just wake up and be like, yeah, come on, Kobe, we're going to Disney World today. Like, yeah, come on, Kobe, we're going to go see the Grand Canyon today. Like, I just love to travel. I just want to see the whole entire world, the whole entire ethnicities, races, food. Like, those people who backpack around the world, I'd be jealous. But, no, for real. So, if I failed, it's just like, I wouldn't have financial freedom. I would be stuck in a loop of a place where I don't want to be. I would be stuck being told what to do by people higher up than me. And I see myself as a leader in any job, even if it's not YouTube, maybe it's lecturing, maybe it's like some sort of teaching or something in front of people, but having to listen to a manager for the rest of my life, like, I wouldn't be my fully happiest self, But also, don't get discouraged, like, oh, if I fail YouTube, I'm gonna off myself. No, that's not it either. But it gives you a different perspective on why you should continue doing your goal. Because if you don't, then 1, 2, and 3 could happen, and then you're gonna have to think of other strategies and other ways on how you're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. And it's just like, no, it's too much work. Let's just focus on this one goal, okay? Okay. So, those are all the 6 tips on how I stay motivated. And this is a really good video because I genuinely wrote all these tips down from my life, from my perspective, and things that I genuinely do. Like, I'm not just telling you to do this like other gurus because they researched it for 30 minutes or they read a book about it. No, I live this stuff. I'm really telling you this stuff. I really do these things every day. So, yes, please try to listen to me. If not, it's okay. You don't have to. But the tips are out there, okay? If you don't want to listen to me, go send it to somebody who might. I'm Listless. This is Real Pretty Family. Thank you for tuning into my video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Like button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because that shows me that you care and you love me just as much as I love you guys. So yeah, I can't wait to see you next time on Real Pretty Family.